Match day one of the PFA Premier League Season 2 is officially in the books. We have plenty of drama, some spectacular goals, and already we've got our first major shock of the season. Let's take a look at everything that happened the opening weekend before we look ahead to match day 2. First up, Castle Green FC welcomed reigning champions Barrington FC to the Citadel Coliseum. Barrington came into the new season looking to continue their incredible unbeaten Premier League run from Season 1, but Castle Green had all the ideas. The only goal of the game came through an unfortunate own goal from Barrington defender Froymad after Egivelo's header deflected off him into the back of the net. Castle Green held on to claim a huge opening day victory, and more importantly, they ended Barrington's unbeaten Premier League record. The champions have already been beaten, and we were in only one match into the season. Next up was Tel City against Red Indy Powerhackers at Pride Park, and after a goalless first half, Red Indy finally broke the deadlock in the 70th minute. Gillon rising highest from a corner and powering a brilliant header into the back of the net. Then just 6 minutes later, Madamir produced one of the moments of the match. He picked up the ball, danced past two defenders, and then calmly lobbed the goalkeeper to double Red Indy's advantage. A brilliant individual goal and a perfect start to the season for the Powerhackers. Our third game took us to Wavecrest Arena for North Athletic against Sukido University, and this one delivered 4 goals. Sukido opened the scoring in the 42nd minute through Dimo Mara, who reacted quickest after the goalkeeper saved the initial effort, but Athletic responded early in the second half. Hemara unleashed an absolute rocket from outside the box in the 51st minute to level the game. Sukido regained the lead in the 70th minute when Wimard found space after a defensive header and calmly slotted the ball home. It looked like Sukido were heading home with all 3 points until the 90th minute. Youngster Maragli came off the bench and produced an unbelievable moment of magic, executing a stunning bicycle kick from across to rescue a point for Celtic and feature in our thumbnail for this video. What's a way to announce yourself in the new season? And then we traveled to Winona for Royal Winona against Superstars United. Winona took an early lead through Lazor, who converted from the penalty spot in the 11th minute after a bad challenge from the Superstars goalkeeper. For almost the entire match, it looked like the goal would be enough, but Superstars refused to give up, and in the 96 minutes, Kerwin's first effort struck the post, but Winona's defense failed to quickly react enough, and Kerwin fought to get the ball back and somehow forced it over the line after battling the goalkeeper. A dramatic late equalizer and a valuable away point for Superstars. And finally, Riverside AFC hosted South Falmouth Rangers at Talon Point Arena. Riverside took the lead in the 28th minutes through Sleggy Mara, who followed up after his first shot was saved, but Rangers were level just 14 minutes later. Although they needed a huge slice of luck, a quick shot from outside the box hit the post before ricocheting off Memizo and into the back of the net. Neither side could find the winner, meaning Riverside and Rangers both began their campaign with just 1 point. And that brings us to the end of match day 1. 5 games, 11 goals, 2 home wins and 3 draws. And perhaps the biggest headline of them all, the defending champions have already lost. Barrington's title defense has already started in the worst possible way, while Castle Green have immediately announced themselves as the team to watch. And after the whole action from match day 1, here is how the league table looks like. Red Indy Powerhackers, with a wonderful victory, puts them in first place with the 3 points, and the second team to win, Castle Green, coming in second at the moment. North Athletic and Sukido University take third and fourth place to round out the League Cup positions. In fifth is Riverside AFC with 1 point, level with Royal Winona, South Falmouth Rangers and Superstars United. And then the 2 teams that unfortunately lost their opening games, it is Barrington in 9th and Tel City in 10th. And that is the league table leaving match day 1. A lot to still happen, and this is in fact no way of predicting how it can shape up by the end of the season. And now our current polls on the goals, on the top goal scorers, Gillon, Madomir Hemara and Dimo Mara at the moment are leading the line with just 1 goal. Of course, we have other goals by Maragli as well, but these are the top main attackers. And then in the top assist, Bewed, Marasachi, Adezo, and Haisimara all have one assist to their name at the end of that match day one. And it's a lot of effort there from both Power Hackers and Athletic, which makes their next fixture even much more interesting. And now in the race for the Golden Glove, it is just down to these two goalkeepers, Somad and Beres, being the only goalkeepers to keep a clean sheet from match day one. A very impressive level for them, and they are off the mark to make the Golden Glove race. But now we move on. Match day 2 is coming up, and we've got 5 more huge fixtures. First off, Riverside AFC take on Castle Green FC. Can Castle Green follow up their huge win over the champions, or will Riverside give them a much tougher challenge? Royal Winona face Steel City next. Both teams will be looking for their first victory of the season after drawing and losing respectively in match day 1. Then we have a massive one. Superstars United against champions Barrington. The champions will be desperate to bounce back, but Superstars have already shown that they can fight until the very last second. And we have South Falmouth Rangers taking on Sigido University in another intriguing matchup between two teams that picked up points in the opening weekend. And finally, the Greater Reds Derby, North Falmouth Athletic against Red Indie Power Hackers. Athletic are coming off a dramatic late draw, while Red Indie entered this match with full confidence after that impressive opening day victory. That could be one of the matches of the entire match day, so stick around for that one especially. So, who will come out on top? Can Barrington bounce back? Will Castle Green make it 2 wins from 2? And can Red Indie continue their perfect start in the Greater Reds Derby? We'll find out very soon. So if you enjoyed this opening weekend, make sure to watch the previous match, leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the season 2 action. And remember, we are pushing towards our next subscriber milestone of 70. We are just 1 subscriber short, so every subscription really helps. Next up, it is Riverside against Castle Green, and match day 2 is coming. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.